All right. Somehow, some type of way, I have fixed my internet issue. I don't have shitty quality video out here on my lives and everything. All right. So, like I said before, this is the You'll Be All Right podcast. Whatever I say, whatever I do, whatever my opinions are, at the end of the day, you will be perfectly okay. So, as I started off before, traumatic time capsule. So, I don't know if too many people have actually thought about this or actually seen this, but people tend to stay in whatever particular time period that they had a traumatic experience in, whether it's a death, a loss of, a relationship. Hell, some people have really traumatic experiences when they fucking dog dies. I don't know. But when these particular instances happen, people tend to stay in whatever time period that is. So it's either, that particular year or just that particular time. Like, people don't sleep when they know, like, that time that a person died or that traumatic experience happened. Like, they don't sleep at that time. All kinds of shit. Like, it's wild. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I've kind of experienced the same thing. I haven't really, quote unquote, thought about this per se. Like, I've seen it a couple of times, but I haven't really like put it to my own experiences. Like, yo, this happened, in like 2007, 2008, and I haven't been able to do anything with my life outside of 2007 to 2008. So it's like, this is decent theory, but then at the same time, it's like, is it really that deep? I feel like, from my own experience, like with dealing with grief tends to make you take a step back and look at certain things. Like, it makes you think about what's going on. How is this particular instance is going to affect you, how it's going to affect the people around you, your environment. But at some point in time, like, you got to move on. You feel me? Like, you can't just sit there and not continue living life. I guess I can say you got to keep pushing on at some point in time. I don't know. But let me go to, I got to go back and see what all was put on here. Because I asked yesterday, what you guys would want to hear about, what you guys wanted me to talk about. So the first one that was put was what TV/movie universe I would want to be in. So that one's kind of hard because it's like there's different universes. There's like your anime universes, there's your DC universe, there's your Marvel universe, there's your movie universe, your TV universe. There's like a bunch of different ones. So it's like it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly which one. I mean, if I had the choice, I would choose, different attributes from each one and then go that way. But I don't have that option. So I have to choose one particular universe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through pros and cons of each one. All right. So starting with comic books. All right. So comic book wise, Marvel has the best superheroes, hands down. I can fight with you about this day in, day out, today, tomorrow, next week, next year, next month, next decade. I don't care. Marvel has the best superheroes, hands down. Now, on the opposite side of that, DC has the best supervillains, hands down. I mean, you can't really get any better than DC's superheroes. Like if I could take Marvel superheroes and take DC supervillains and smash them together and make like a whole different universe, I would. I honestly would. That's the better option. I don't know why they didn't think of this before, and they got these conflicting universes, but it is what it is. So across those universes, if I had to choose one of those to be in, if I wanted to be a superhero, I'd go Marvel. If I wanted to be a supervillain, I'd go DC. People who know me, you know I'm more of a villain than a superhero. So, I mean, if I had to choose between hero and villain, I would choose villain. I'd go to DC. So that is what that is. But TV wise, TV goes into a whole different realm of things, man. You got cartoons, you got reality TV shows, you got animes, you got, action dramas, you got romantic comedies, you got soap operas. Bruh, like if I can be in As the World Turns and come back to life like 6 or 7 different times in the course of a season, bruh, come on now. You can't tell me that, going into As the World Turns or All My Children, one of those soap operas, because we all had them. Your grandma watched them every day. She recorded them on VHS with the the VCR, and you got popped every time you tried to turn the channel. I guarantee it. You can fight me for it later. I guarantee every single one of us has lived that part of their life at some point in time. Back to what I was talking about, though. In the soap opera realm, there's always someone getting killed, someone getting brought back to life, someone who's cheating on this person with this person. Like, I don't know how STDs didn't just like free float through the script. Like that, it was wild. There was a couple of times where I was like, if this isn't like the sickest shit you've ever seen, like, I don't know. But I would enjoy being in a soap opera, like to be a villain, or not really a villain, but to be someone like, Tom with a reoccurring role. You just randomly pop up for no goddamn reason. I'm game. I don't care. Yeah, my name is Jeff. I live like, a couple of houses down. Just wanted to come over here, see what's going on with everything. Heard you guys were out here like fussing on the front lawn. It was raining out, a couple of lightning strikes. I thought it was crazy, but you do what you do. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just wanted to come over here, bring this pan of cookies, talk to you guys, introduce myself. Hi, my name is Jeff. No, it's whatever. But if I had to choose a universe, back to the whole, choosing the universe type deal. If I had to choose a universe, I would have to choose an anime universe. There's so much stuff that happens in an anime that it blows my mind how much an anime actually changes how you perceive different things in life. Not even from the standpoint of, they're blowing shit up that necessarily wouldn't blow up. Or, they're out here, turning air into like weapons. It's weird. I get it. Not everyone's an anime fan. Me personally, I would probably be in... I'm kind of stuck because I would either be in between Sword Art Online, well, second season of it or second iteration of Sword Art Online, and Naruto. That's just me. I'm a Naruto fan. I'm a One Piece fan as well, but there's so much shit that happens in One Piece. I'm like, I don't know if I would be able to keep up. Personally, I have a hard time keeping up with the TV show, and I'm just watching it from a whole different universe. living in that amount of chaos is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I couldn't do that. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, what is that? Yeah, I burp. I'm a human. You'll get over it. You'll be all right. All right, so next question, I guess we can say. My brother-in-law. So shout out to Casey, Dwayne Walker, however you want to say his name. Shout out to my brother-in-law Casey. He actually came up with the stupidity that I was looking for in my podcast. So in the sense of talking about different things on the podcast and trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with this, if I wanted to be entertaining, if I wanted to be informative, if I wanted to be, you know, some type of like help podcast for like people who are like me. You know, I'm scatterbrained, I'm stressed out, you know, all kinds of stuff. Shit just happens and I'm just like, what the fuck? It is what it is. So one of the things that we always like to talk about is the niggardry, or the events that happens with niggas, I guess you can call it. Is best described with the Boondocks when they call it a nigga moment. That is basically some of the shit that we've been seeing in like the first month and 3 days of the New Year's, just straight nigga moments. I don't know what other way to describe it. I'm citing my references, the Boondocks. All right. So in the grand scheme of niggardry, there's always entertainment. I don't know what it is. You're looking at different things. You're talking about different things. Like people are like doing the fucking most for no goddamn reason. Like I was watching this video on, I think it was Instagram Reels or something a couple of days ago. I'm watching this video and this guy legit like walked into a store, pulled the gun out on the clerk register, the employee, the guy who was working behind the fucking register. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. Damn. He was, you know, behind the counter, whatever. It's not one of those places that have like bulletproof glass in front of the window or whatever. So the guy pulled a gun and he pointed the gun in the guy's face. And immediately the guy was like, yo, you know, hands up, don't shoot, what you want. I don't know what's going on right now. The guy took his gun, you know, flashed it in front of his face, and then proceeds to jump across the counter, push the cashier out the way, and then open the drawer. In my head, from a security standpoint, dude, you've just turned your back on someone who can literally like end your life right now. And he has every right to do so in defense of his store. You turn your back on him, you're grabbing all of this money and stuff, and now you got to find a way to get out. What? Huh? So you're going to go in, you're going to rob the guy, and then you're just going to run away. Hopefully you get away from the cops. I don't know how many times any of you have ever decided to rob a convenience store or a bank or whatever. Most times, if you want to do some shit like that, you need a plan. You got to go in there like, all right, I'm going to put this gun in this guy's face. I'm going to make him move. I'm going to walk around the counter, put the gun to the back of his head, make him open the cash register, give me the money, walk away. That, and by no means is a plan to go out and rob a goddamn convenience store. All right. Where I'm from, you can plan it all you want. You still get shot in your fucking face. Don't do it. I am not condoning robbing convenience stores. Even if they robbed you, you know, I don't know what happened to, you know, the 99-cent Arizonas. The motherfuckers is like $3 in every Shell station I see now, and it's fucking annoying as shit. It's supposed to be 99 cents. Arizona canned teas and lemonades and juices and all them shits is supposed to be 99 cents. Put them motherfuckers back at 99 cents. I don't give a fuck about inflation, recession, all of that shit. Arizona is supposed to be 99 cents. However, back to the topic at hand. Niggas just do dumb shit. And I've always decided, well, not decided, but I've always had it in my head that there's two different types of people in our race. There's black people and then there's niggas. All right. You can argue me all you want. Like I said, at the end of the day, whatever I say or I do, you will be all right. Now, for me, explaining this shit, there's two different variations of us. There's niggas and then there's black people, or should I say there's black people and niggas, because that's how I started. There's black people and then there's niggas. First off, black people. These are the people that you don't readily see on the 6 o'clock news trying to give their testimony of what happened 2 blocks behind them in the background. You know, there's cop cars and wailing sirens and a house on fire or some shit. And you don't normally see black people doing that. You see black people, you know, doing all kinds of other shit. The people that they go and they find and they put on TV is niggas. More specifically, ignorant niggas or stupid niggas, whichever you prefer. Black people are sensible. Like we always say, common sense ain't, you know, common. It's more common than you think. All right. So you got to bear with me on that one. From my standpoint, how I see it, black people are the more educated, the more sensible, the more respectable of the two. Niggas is just ignorant. Like, you walking around here, you can barely speak. You don't really know what's going on. Like, and I get it. There's a difference between the two, but then at the same time, we're still a part of one race. I had a teacher that always told me, you can have 1,000 attaboys, but that one fuck up is going to screw everything that you built up. Sadly for our race, and I know I'm kind of treading on, you know, the whole Black history thing and everything like that, but niggas is the problem with our race. It's not black people, because black people are the ones who's always trying to help niggas. Plain and simple. Get them in school, get them a job, teach them a couple of different things, show them different from what they already know. Niggas don't want to do different. Niggas want comfortability. Niggas want what they can get at that particular moment in time, and they don't give a fuck about nothing else. So in my perspective of the difference between black people and niggas, or whatever, black people and niggas, yeah, that we'll stick with that. Between those two is that one doesn't want to go outside their comfort zone, while the other is comfortable going outside their comfort zone. Now, hear me out on this, because I know some people is going to be antsy about this or whatever, but you can't be a progressive group, organization, race, ethnicity, whatever you want to call it. You cannot be a progressive group without stepping outside of your comfort zone. Point blank, period. You have to have an open mind. You have to be able to communicate your thoughts and feelings to other people without being a dick about it. And you have to be able to understand what other people are talking about. Not just from an educational standpoint, because you can not be formally educated and be extremely intelligent. I've seen it. I've experienced it. You can still have your associate degree in whatever you want to call it. Like we always say in my profession, you can have a bachelor's degree in basket weaving and be the smartest man in the room. It's possible. That's how things work now. With the internet, with, you know, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of these different things, with libraries still being used to the utmost of their abilities, you can learn so much just by sitting in your house. Intelligence does not have to come from formal education. You do not have to sit in someone's classroom to be educated and to learn something and to make something of yourself. But back to my point, bringing everything, you know, back full circle, comfortability, that's what's killing what we are as a people, as a person. You got to step outside your comfort zone. That's the only way you're going to get better at life. You got to be able to grow emotionally. You got to be able to grow spiritually. You got to be able to grow physically. If we didn't grow physically, we'd all still be walking around with little, you know, fat chubby legs like a baby, you know, 9 months old, whatever. You got to be able to grow at some point in time. And if you don't grow, you stay the same. Stagnant water does not produce life. It doesn't. You cut that flow of water out of, you know, that pond, river, whatever, nothing grows there. No seaweed, no life, nothing. Stagnant kills. You have to keep moving. You have to keep pushing. It is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. That's life. That's survival of the fittest. And according to Darwin's law, if you ain't pushing it, you're dead. You know, I don't know what to tell you. You better get your shit together. But, ooh. Someone looks nice on Instagram. That's a tease, and I know it's a tease. Anyway, look, I see my woman and I immediately like, I'm gonna stop. I gotta look at my woman. I don't know about the rest of you dudes, but like, yeah. That's beautiful right there. Yeah. So let me get back to my list, because so I did have a little bit of an issue. It kind of upset me, but then I had to realize not everyone is on the same wavelengths that I am. It is what it is. You do what you do. But I feel like sometimes when people do certain things, it's best for you to just not say anything. My mama always told me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, shut up. Don't say nothing. I put a little bit more flair and a little bit more, you know, a few more colorful words in there. But the gist of it, if you ain't got nothing good to say, just shut your mouth. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing. Mosey on about your life. Don't keep pessimistically interjecting your life onto someone else. So I created a poll. That's me, you know. I wanted to go live yesterday. I didn't go live, and I'm going live today. It is what it is. Shit happens. So in me preparing to go live yesterday, I created a poll. If I went live and, you know, started my podcast or whatever, would you watch it? In my head, if you ain't gonna watch it, just keep pushing on. You know, tap the button or tap the screen or whatever, move on to the next story. If you are and you're interested, press yes. Cool. What behooves people to press no? What's the point of you pressing no? I don't explain that to me. Like, if you got an idea about that, put it in the comments. Let me know. I need to understand. Like, what is the point of you pressing no on people's polls if there's no reason for you to press no? Now, don't get me wrong. There are some instances where people put up a poll and you probably need to press no, or you feel the need to press no. I'm not judging anyone based off of what they feel. I'm not judging anything off of that. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I just want an explanation. That's all. Explain to me why you had to come and screw up my numbers for no reason. Y'all ignore everything else under the sun, but the one thing y'all don't need to be ignoring, or excuse me, y'all ignore everything under the sun, but the one thing that you should be ignoring or you need to be ignoring, you don't. You interject and you do all of these different things, and I'm just, what's the point? I don't get it. Like, let me know something. Like, But anyway, that's one of my little rants. I have my little, moments, whatever. Like I said, shit happens. So we are in the month of February. So this is the next one on my list. Bear with me. All right. So we are in the month of February. And being in the month of February, there's two main holidays that go on. One happens all month, Black History Month. Everyone is out here looking at different things, Black history wise. I am going to look at Black influencers. I'm going to look at Black, superheroes, or what we consider superheroes nowadays. I'm going to look at, Black movies, because me personally, I'm definitely going to watch Black Panther at some point in time during this month. Just for the simple fact that Chadwick Boseman is in there and he died last year. Perfectly cast. I can't express that enough. That was probably one of the best castings I have ever seen, ever. He embodied that role. From a cinematic standpoint, he was flawless, hands down. Anyway, back to the topic. Black History Month happens all month. With it happening all month, from my standpoint, it normally overshadows the second holiday, which is Valentine's Day. It's a big holiday. Everyone wants gifts and presents and chocolates and flowers and all of this stuff, yada, 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 whatever. Me personally, I could give two shits about Valentine's Day. That's just me. Whatever I say, whatever I do, you will be all right. I don't feel like there should be like one particular day out of the year that you are showing affection and love and romance for your significant other. There's 365 days in the year, 365 of them. Out of 365, you're going to take one day to show your affection and love, or to do that specially for someone. If I randomly on a Saturday want to take my woman to go to, say, Larson's Steakhouse, I'm going to go and take her to Larson's Steakhouse. Or if she doesn't want to go to Larson's, because we're simple people. If I want to go and take her to Waffle House, granted, where we are right now, we don't have Waffle House. But if we wanted to go to Waffle House, I just pick up and be like, yo, hey, let's go. We're going to Waffle House. I take every chance that I have to go and take her to places that she likes to go. She loves Korean barbecue. Guess where we went last week? It wasn't even February, mind you. This ain't Valentine's Day. This wasn't even in February. I took her to Korean barbecue, sat there, ate, chilled, talked, did what we normally do. It's special to her and it's special to me because we don't really go that often, but it ain't on one particular day. I just feel like February 14th should be some irregular ass day. It shouldn't be some special day. You should do this on a daily fucking basis. Me, and I'm not trying to put nobody on the spot or nothing like that, because I know other people are watching this and they gonna show all of their little friends or whatever. I find every possible chance to make my woman feel special. Point blank, period. Whether it's taking her out, whether it's buying her flowers, or it's just like sending her a random text message like, yo, babe, I love you. You look sexy as fuck. Yeah, you do that for me. I gotta go back to work. Love you. See you when I get home. Bye. Simple. I don't know why men feel that women are like super, super complicated. Like, where did that shit come from? I don't get that shit either. Men, talk to me, bro. Brothers, men of God, whatever you want to call yourself, Jesus Christ, talk to me. I don't get it. Where in God's name did we come up with the idea that women are difficult? They're not. They're just as simple as we are. I'm a very simple man. You feed me, you give me liquor, you let me sleep, I am happy. Point blank, period. Women are the same way. I guarantee it. I guarantee you, any male watching this, any man watching this, and yeah, whatever. Any man watching this and you have a woman, or if you're a woman and you have a woman, or if you're a man and you have a man, talk to your significant other. Just ask them one simple question. What would make you happy right now? First thing pops in your mind. Don't even wait for it. Just go. What makes you happy right now? Go. Point blank. Whatever pops up in their head, that reaction right there is what legitimately makes them happy. If it's food, it's food. If it's guns, it's guns. If it's liquor, it's liquor. It's always the spontaneous things that brings out the best in people. It brings out the genuine smiles. It brings out the heartfelt comments. It brings out the best in people. You got to have some type of spontaneity in your life. With that being said, if you pay attention, or if you ask the right questions, like I said, if you ask the question, what makes you happy right now? That's a part of spontaneity. It's spontaneous. It's a genuine answer. If you keep that up over the course of, your relationship, your lifetime, that is what legitimately makes people happy. Kind of lost my train of thought. I wasn't expecting this text message. Hold on. I'm still a person, damn it. I like to, text back to people. I may be on the podcast, but Jesus, I gotta talk to people too. Keep fucking smacking my mic. I don't realize how long this fucking stem is. Jeez. At some point in time, I guess I'll have a co-host on here. I don't know. I might just have this as like a rant session, a vent session, dumb shit that I see on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know. We'll see one day. These cosplayers just like killing it nowadays. Was not expecting cosplayers to come back so hard. Or maybe I just been blind to the fact that, cosplayers have been doing this for years and I just have not been paying attention like that. But let's see. Let's put up a poll. Let me see. Where is my list? Pull out my list again. Because I definitely have another topic I want to talk about. Lord, do I have another topic? I got a whole list of shit. Like I can talk for days about certain things, but I can't. I try to minimize it, keep it about an hour, something like that. Just something, people listen to. Yeah, I say some dumb shit sometimes. Everyone says dumb shit. We all have slow moments. Don't fucking judge me, all right? I try to be as real as I can be with this. Try not to offend people at the same time, but apparently all you can do is breathe. Even that fucking offends people nowadays. You motherfuckers are soft. I just want to let you know that y'all are soft as shit, and it's annoying. Grow some. All right. Let me see about putting this poll up here. Try something a little different real quick. I don't know if I was supposed to hear that or not, but it happened, and I don't know how to feel about that. All right, someone give me a poll or something. I definitely need views on this motherfucker. So, would you share to help me with viewers? Apparently I can't type tonight either. Yes. Let's go with no. Add another option, maybe. Never know. Yeah, I won't do that one either. All right, save. Activate poll. All right, let's see what happens. I got one viewer. What's up? Someone talk to me. I still got like 20 minutes left on this thing before I actually try to get off. You want to talk? Since you're watching, answer the poll. I mean, I'm going to be back sometime next week anyway, so might as well help me out. Tell your friends, tell your auntie, whatever. You're still watching. Say something. God, y'all are rude. Extremely rude. That's, I don't know how to feel about y'all. I want to be a podcaster, but if y'all gonna be this rude, I only got one viewer, and even that one viewer don't want to talk to me, bro. I must be like one ugly ass dude. Like my voice must be like scratchy as hell. Like something, I don't know. Tell me something. Talk to me. I already told y'all, don't judge my quirk. Anyway, since ain't nobody talking to me, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to just talking to myself. So I was on Netflix, right? And I'm scrolling through Netflix, and eventually I find something to watch. Just, I find random shit to watch sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But I ended up going to like the main homepage, like the main page where it shows like all of the movies and recommended movies for you and shit like that. In the top 10 trending movies, there's a movie about Sean Payton's suspension after the Super Bowl. I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? They legit made a comedy movie about Sean Payton and coaching his son's football team during the suspension after the Super Bowl. As a Saints fan, go Saints, Saints Nation, y'all can kiss my ass, whatever. I will always and forever be a Saints fan. You can quote me on that one. Also, I am a football fan, so don't get that twisted either. I'm a Saints fan, but I was a football fan first. All right, so in looking at this movie, it's about Sean Payton after the Super Bowl. Now, as a Saints fan, like I said, that kind of hurt a little bit, all right? Because Sean got suspended and we was devastated for a good little bit, all right? We at no point in time thought that Sean should have been suspended. We weren't targeting nobody. At least I thought we weren't targeting nobody. I don't know, what evidence they pulled up, but I was kind of hurt about that. Excuse me. I didn't know how to feel about that. So when I saw this movie and I'm watching this trailer about the movie, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this. I don't know if I want to be in that type of mode watching this movie, because I'm still a cinematic person. I love movies. I love writing them. I love directing them. I love making movies. I love watching movies. So I don't want to give it a skewed review just because it has something to do with another portion of my life that I'm passionate about. I don't want to be that person that's like, it was a shit movie because none of their information was accurate. It's obviously a comedy movie. Adam Sandler is the producer on it, and all of his boys is in it. Rob Schneider and all of them, they're all in the movie. So it's obviously a comedy movie. So with me watching this movie, I want to give it the respect that it deserves. As a director myself, as a writer and a director myself, I want to be able to give it the respect that it deserves. So I have to get myself in the right mind to watch this movie. I'm human. I am. I'm a Saints fan. I am. At some point in time, I feel like I will still get pissed off about this movie. However, it won't be pissed off to the point where I'm like halfway through the movie and they show Sean in like this weird predicament or whatever. I'm like, nah, cut the shit off. I'm gonna still give it the full respect that it deserves. I'm gonna watch it for all that there is to watch, and I will evaluate it accordingly. I will make sure that what I'm watching is what I'm actually watching and not what I expected to watch. And I think that's what a lot of people have issues with whenever they go and they watch these movies, especially live action remakes. I still, to this day, don't like the Lion King remake that they did, the live action. They screwed that all the way up. There's nothing to it. I just don't fucking like it. This thing is always trying to get me to close some shit. And I need the rest of my shit open. Shut up. Leave me alone. Anyway, at some point in time between now and like the end of the month, I'm probably going to watch this, especially coming up to like Super Bowl time, because this came out right before the Super Bowl is supposed to happen. I don't know, man. Y'all go watch the movie. Let me pull up what the actual movie name is. Y'all go out and watch it. If you're a Saints fan, you definitely probably want to watch this. If you're not a Saints fan, it's still a comedy movie. It's comedic. Fucking watch it, laugh. That's probably half of you motherfuckers' problem now. Y'all don't laugh. Uh, Home Team. That's the name of the movie. Home Team. It's on Netflix. If you got Netflix, go watch it. I'm not plugged in with Netflix. I'm not sponsored by Netflix and no shit like that. I just want to hear you guys' opinion about it. That's pretty much all that I'm plugging in at this point. You selfish son of a bitch. You gonna die on me like that? That's how you feel? I ought to throw you out the fucking window. My motherfucking light died on me. Ain't this about a bitch? I'm sitting up here trying to have a podcast, trying to have some ambient light or whatever. Fucking the one over here to my right is trucking along. It's fucking trooper over here. Fucking asshole over here on my left side decides he wants to die. What kind of shit is this? How the fuck you gonna die on me like that, bro? I'm gonna take your batteries. I'm gonna take your batteries and I'm gonna charge them. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm sick of your shit, bro. I am so sick of your shit. God damn. So I'm at 46 minutes right now. 46-ish. Pulling up on 47. So yeah, I don't want to go into like another topic or anything. Like I didn't cover 3 so far. Like that's enough. You motherfuckers, y'all greedy anyway. Y'all want all kinds of shit. Y'all want me to be up here like dancing and clowning like a motherfucker. Y'all want me, standing on top of my head and shit. Not finna do all that. This type of podcast, I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna drink liquor, and we gonna talk about shit. It would help if you motherfuckers would interact with me. Say something to me, share my post. Someone shared it. I appreciate it. I love you for it. But it is what it is. My light really just like fucked up my whole podcast. Like he pissed me off on some shit. And yes, it's a he. Ain't all of these different pronouns and all of that extra shit. It's a he. This motherfucker right here, you see him? That's a he. Right there. My other one over here is trucking along. I got this light over here. Got all of my, my lights and, my proportions and everything set up like I need to. I probably need to reconfigure this one because this one's bright as shit for no reason. However, it's trucking along. It's doing what it needs to do. One over here in my other corner is doing what it's supposed to do. Oh my God. So in the last like 10 minutes of this podcast, and I'm gonna get my ass off a fucking live, I guess we could do like a little recap, I guess. We can figure some shit out. Actually, next 5 minutes or so, we'll recap and then I'll do my little plug, what I do, podcasts are trying to get my shit off the ground. Whatever. All right. So last 5 minutes or so of the actual podcast, traumatic time capsule. So like I said, motherfuckers have shit happen to them and they end up like stuck in that time frame. Like I still need answers on that. Like someone who's in like psychology class, come let me know what's up with that. Is it a form of PTSD? Is it a form of like ADHD? Like, let me know. And don't get mad at me because I'm calling out random ass like mental disorders or mental disease and shit like that. I legit want to know. Like, come inform me. If you're watching this and you know someone who can come inform me, share the post. Show them the post. Be like, hey, this motherfucker is ignorant. You probably should go and comment on his video and let him know he's a fucking dumbass. Just saying. But the concept is when something happens to someone, they're stuck in that particular time frame. So like, for instance, if someone decided, they were going to break up with their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, at this particular time, they're going to be stuck in February for as long as it takes for them to come out of this little grieving process that they're in. I appreciate the comment, babe. I really do. I appreciate that. She supports me in all of the dumb shit that I do. She does, and I love her for it. Like, I want to get into competition shooting. She supported me in getting into that shit. All right. Look, that shit's expensive. We could talk about that shit on another time. Yeah, so stuck in February, especially around the time of like Valentine's Day. Like, you break up with someone and they're fucked up around Valentine's Day the rest of their life. Go figure. It's trauma. It's a traumatic experience, and it's a time capsule stuck around that particular time. Like, they're always going to have some type of, how do you call it? They're going to always have some type of mental like bookmark right here in February, especially like right before February 14th, sorry, Valentine's Day. It never fucking fails. All right, so going on to the next one, recap. Valentine's Day is stupid. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Cupid, you want to fight? Come fight me. We can square up, Cupid. I don't give a fuck. Valentine's Day is stupid. Another thing that I wanted to talk about with Valentine's Day is, why do I have to, if I'm in a relationship with you, hear me out. If I'm in a relationship with you, I am exclusively dating you, I am engaged to you or married to you. It is known I am with you. Why the fuck I gotta ask you to be my Valentine's? Tell me that. What the fuck? I don't need to ask you to be my Valentine's. It's implied. I am with you. You are mine. You will be my Valentine's. Fuck off. I don't need to ask you. And if you get mad because I don't ask you, fight about it. Fight me. I don't care. Come on. Put the dukes up. Come on. Put the gloves on. We get in the living room. Move the table to the side. I just rearranged my whole goddamn first floor. We can do this. We can box. I got nothing but space and time. Let's go. Valentine's Day is stupid. Valentine's, not time with an M like Mike. No. Time with an N like November. Valentine's Day. I gotta enunciate because sometimes my accent comes out and motherfuckers is like, he said time. No, I said time. Valentine with an N like November Day. Stupid. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. I don't fucking like it. And then the last part of my recap, we just talked about it. I still got to recap it because we talked about it on the podcast. That's how this shit works. It's a recap. Keep up, people. The movie Home Team, about Sean Payton and his suspension after the Super Bowl because they said that they were targeting. Look, just because Brett Favre got his ass whooped don't mean nothing. All right, leave us alone. All right, we don't catch no breaks whatsoever, none. All right, we got gypped out of a couple of Super Bowls, not the Super Bowl itself, getting to the Super Bowl. If you're not a Saints fan or whatever, good on you. We can talk about it in the comments. Comment on the fucking video. I need comments. I need reactions. I need comments. I need shares. Make them shits happen. Y'all watch all of this other dumb shit, but I'm gonna get off my high horse or soapbox, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Whatever. The movie, like I was talking about, it seems like it's a decent movie. As a Saints fan, I want to watch it. As a football fan, I want to watch it. But it's comedy, so I want to watch it for comedy. I want to watch it as a comedy movie. I don't want to watch it as a Saints fan watching a movie about the Saints, because it's going to piss me off, and I know it's going to piss me off, which is another reason why I have to gather myself and understand what the fuck's actually going on to watch this movie. As a writer, as a director, as a person who is interested and passionate about the cinematic world, I want to give it the justice that it deserves, especially coming from Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler like puts out gold. It doesn't matter what it is. If he touches it, it turns to fucking gold. Grown Ups, Jack and Jill, The Longest Yard, Happy Gilmore, all of those golden movies, classic by far. If you watch that and you don't laugh at any point in time, are you even human, bro? What's wrong with you? And I'm gonna get that same face too. What? What the hell's wrong with you, man? But I'm digging into my 5 minutes before I got to get off of this thing because I like to keep it down to an hour. If you watch this and you want it to be a little bit longer than an hour, you know, type it in the comments. Let me know. I don't care about all that though, but it's fucking light. I swear to God, it like fucked my whole vibe up. Anyway, last 5 minutes. So behind me, left and right side on the sides of my TVs, shit, like I got more than one TV in here. I only got one TV. On the left and right of my TV is portraits. Well, not portraits, prints. If you want to print, let me know. You can DM me. You know, you can type it in the comments. We could talk about it, whatever. $20 a pop. We can do this. You know, I do this shit all day. Prints. I'm in the process of planning out some other shots that I want to do and turn them into prints. If y'all want to do those as well, you can buy those as well. I don't care. Buy one, just one. That's all you need to do. Just buy one. You help out with the podcast. You help out with me getting better equipment, better lights and all of this shit so my fucking light doesn't die on me. Help me out. Buy a print. Also, in the last like 3 minutes of this, I did a movie last year before last, something like that. I did a movie. Go on YouTube. You can type in one of two things. All right. Culture Revolution Studios. You can type that in, or you can type in A Woman's Worth short film. All right. You go, you watch it. Cool. If you like it, press the like button. If you want to share it, share it. Send it to everybody. I don't care. I need views, people. Send me viewers. I need interaction. I can't be doing this shit by myself, man. I ain't got no co-host yet. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure that shit out too. Look at this. I got up to 3 viewers. I appreciate you guys. I got 2 shares. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. I know one of them was my wife, but still. Thank you. I got about 2 minutes left. All right. I did my plug for my prints. I did my plug for the movie. Again, Culture Revolution Studios. Go check that out. A Woman's Worth short film. Go check that out. For all of you who have seen A Woman's Worth, I am in the process of trying to write the second version of it. All right. So give me a second, and things happen. Like I said, shit happens. I got to rearrange some stuff, figure out some stuff. That's coming in the near future. Just be on the lookout for that. All right. So everything as it stands right now is coming to an end. This is the final like 15 seconds or 45 seconds. Jesus, I can't even count. 45 seconds of the podcast. I appreciate you all who came and watched, shared, comment, liked, whatever. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I'll be back sometime next week. Things happen. Like I said, everyone has a fucking life. Everyone has a job. If I can, I'll do it Thursday. If I don't do it Thursday, then it'll probably be like Friday night, and I'll be here with another drink ready to go. But for now, this will be the end. From Bob and I, thank you. We will see you guys next week. I'm Chris. This has been the You'll Be Alright podcast.